In the flyweight division at UFC Macau, you got Tumendemberel, if I said that right, coming in at a perfect 8-0, taking on Carlos Hernandez, American, comes in at 9-4. This is Mongolia versus USA in this one. Hernandez 1 inch taller at 5'8". He's 31. His opponent, which I'll say for now because he's got a long name, is just 26 years old, so he's young. Now, Tumendemberel, again, if I'm saying that right, please forgive me if not, but he's got a 4 inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Both guys just over 4 significant strikes per minute. Um, but I'll just call him T for now. Is landing a takedown and a half per round to 1 every 3 rounds for Carlos Hernandez. Now T worked his way through, rode the UFC back in 2023, won both of those fights. The first one by split decision. He gave up 6 takedowns, had 4, trailed in significant strikes, trailed in takedowns, but had 3 submission attempts, and that's probably what got him the split decision win. Then he came back in the second fight and dominated with the first round submission. So we haven't seen him in a year, but now he's back. Carlos Hernandez, we know a little more. He's got a 64% takedown defense. He's going to need every bit of that every bit of that takedown defense in this one. He lost his last fight to Ray Suruva by decision and lost to Tatsuro Taira, who's a very good fighter, by second round KO. So it's surprising that he got to the second round against Taira. Before that, he beat Dennis Bondar by decision and lost to Alan Nascimento. So he has struggled. But the question is, how good is his opponent? We really don't know, right? That's the question here. I mean, Tumendemberel could be really good, but we don't know enough. We know Carlos Hernandez is 9-4. Yeah, he's 1-3 in the last 4 fights, but he's fighting in the UFC over multiple fights, like more than 5. So I'm going to give the edge to him just because of that. But I do like the takedown game of his opponent, and you got to keep an eye on that. But luckily, Carlos Hernandez does have 64% takedown defense. It's at least average. So we'll see how this plays out. But I got to go with Carlos Hernandez in this one to win by a much closer fight than many people think. It'll be by decision. Like 29-28 could be split, but Hernandez moves to 10-4 in my opinion. Flyweight division, UFC, Macau.